Imagine breaking your feet for beauty or using poison makeup. Sounds extreme? For centuries, ideals of beauty have been truly bizarre. What societies once considered gorgeous now seems shocking and even deadly. Beauty standards? They are anything but timeless. Join us as we explore history's wildest, most dangerous beauty trends. You won't believe what people have done for fashion. Finding these beauty secrets strange? Subscribe for even weirder dives. Ancient Egypt, land of pyramids, pharaohs, and iconic Kohl eyeliner. It wasn't just for women. Egyptian men and women both embraced this striking eye makeup. Kohl, made from ingredients like galena and malachite, created bold, dark lines. But these weren't just random choices for color. Egypt's desert climate was brutal. Kohl offered crucial protection from the intense sun glare, acting like natural sunglasses. Even more practically, Kohl helped prevent eye infections. It even repelled flies, a major source of irritation and disease in that era. Applying Kohl daily was like a deeply ingrained in Egyptian life. It was a ritual with significance far beyond just looking good for the day. The way Kohl was applied, its thickness and design, could indicate social status. Elaborate styles often signaled higher rank. Beyond status, Kohl had spiritual meaning. Egyptians believed it offered divine protection, linking beauty to their religious beliefs. So, Egyptian Kohl reveals a beauty practice that was much more than skin deep. It was practical, social, and spiritual all at once. Let's discuss foot binding, a truly shocking beauty practice from China. For 1,000 years, women endured agonizing deformation for beauty. Originating in the 10th century, foot binding created lotus feet. Tiny feet became symbols of status and extreme desirability. This wasn't natural. Lotus feet were made by breaking and binding girls' feet, often starting as young as 4 years old. Imagine the process: feet tightly wrapped, toes forced under, bones breaking. Daily tightening made it worse. Relentless binding stunted growth, reshaping feet into tiny points. The goal? A mere 3-inch lotus foot. This pursuit of tiny feet meant immense suffering, constant pain, and crippling women for life. Mobility was severely restricted. Walking was difficult, dependence on others became a necessity, daily life a struggle. Beyond pain, binding caused deformities, infections, and lasting health issues. Beauty demanded immense physical sacrifice. Why this brutal practice? Tiny feet were deemed beautiful, delicate, and highly attractive to men. Bound feet signaled wealth, indicating a woman didn't need to work, a visible sign of privilege and leisure. Foot size impacted marriage prospects. Unbound feet limited options, reinforcing social class barriers. Foot binding was ultimately about patriarchal control, shaping female bodies and lives for a twisted beauty ideal. Step back into Victorian England, an era of ornate beauty and extreme silhouettes. Corsets were central, defining feminine fashion and the ideal shape. The coveted look was the hourglass figure, full bust and hips with a dramatically tiny waist. Corsets were the architectural tool to achieve this. The method was tight lacing, a daily ritual of cinching the corset tighter and tighter. Waist reduction was the relentless goal. But corsets weren't simply shaping garments, they were instruments of physical compression. Rib cages were squeezed, internal organs displaced. Imagine trying to breathe deeply while constricted. Corsets made breathing shallow and difficult. Digestion became a constant, uncomfortable process. Organs endured immense pressure, leading to a range of ailments. Fainting spells were common, almost fashionable. Long-term use caused lasting damage. Despite these serious health risks, corsets were not just accepted, they were essential. They were fundamental to a woman's perceived beauty and social respectability. A remarkably small waist was the very embodiment of Victorian ideals of femininity. It signaled delicacy, fragility, and upper-class refinement. Fashion magazines and societal pronouncements relentlessly pushed the tiny waist ideal. Women faced immense pressure to conform to this unnatural silhouette. Daily, women endured significant discomfort, even agony, to meet this impossible standard. Their well-being was routinely sacrificed for fashionable beauty. Corsets powerfully illustrate how beauty standards can impose dangerously unrealistic body shapes, with genuine and devastating consequences for women's health. Consider the desire for pale skin throughout European history. It wasn't just a preference, it was a powerful status symbol. Pale skin signaled wealth and a life of leisure, far removed from the suntanned faces of the working class. Fashion dictated fairness. To achieve this coveted paleness, women, and sometimes men, turned to lead-based makeup. Venetian ceruse was a notorious example. This makeup was essentially white paint, its key ingredient, lead carbonate. Unknown to many, lead is a potent neurotoxin. Prolonged use of lead makeup resulted in devastating lead poisoning. The consequences were horrific and wide-ranging. Hair loss was common, skin became damaged and prematurely aged, ironically the opposite of the desired effect. Paralysis could occur. Lead poisoning attacked the nervous system, leading to tremors, cognitive decline, and agonizing pain. In many cases, it proved fatal. Despite growing awareness of these deadly risks, the fashion for pale skin persisted. Beauty ideals trumped even life itself. This deadly pursuit of paleness reveals the extreme power of beauty standards. People knowingly risked their lives for fashion. Lead makeup stands as a chilling example of how far societies will go and what dangers they will embrace in the relentless pursuit of beauty. While lead makeup is a relic of the past, the underlying pressure to achieve ideal beauty remains potent. Modern beauty standards, though different in form, still harbor a dark side of potential harm. Consider the example of tanning. Historically, pale skin was prized as a mark of the upper class, while tan skin was associated with outdoor labor. This perception dramatically flipped. Suddenly, tan skin became the beauty ideal, signaling health and attractiveness, even though excessive sun exposure and tanning beds are known to drastically increase the risk of skin cancer. Think about extreme contouring and makeup. Modern techniques now aim to sculpt and reshape the face to an almost unbelievable degree, often creating heavily made up and ultimately unrealistic facial structures. Cosmetic procedures, ranging from subtle fillers to major surgeries, are more accessible and socially accepted than ever before. The underlying drive to alter natural features to fit trends remains powerful. Social media platforms and celebrity culture are undeniably key drivers in this landscape. They act as powerful megaphones, constantly amplifying very specific and often unattainable beauty ideals to a global audience. Through filters and meticulously curated online images, a distorted sense of reality is manufactured. We are endlessly bombarded with seemingly flawless representations, which fuels insecurity and dissatisfaction. This near constant exposure to meticulously crafted and often artificial images dramatically intensifies the pressure to conform to these narrow ideals. Technology, in this sense, acts as a powerful amplifier of beauty-related anxieties. Looking back across history, from the agonizing practice of foot binding to the restrictive corsets of the Victorians, and now to modern tanning trends, a consistent and concerning theme emerges. Societies wield immense power in dictating beauty, and these dictates often come at the expense of individual well-being. These modern echoes of historically harmful beauty trends serve as a stark and unsettling reminder that the relentless pursuit of so-called ideal looks can still lead down paths that are not only deeply problematic, but also genuinely dangerous. From broken feet to poisoned faces, history shows us beauty standards are rarely just skin deep. They reflect cultural quirks, social pressures, and ever-shifting trends. Time and again, we've seen societies prioritize these ideals over genuine well-being. This dangerous pattern, in many ways, continues even now. So, let's remember to question beauty's changing face. Understanding its weird past can help us build a healthier, more accepting future. Hope you enjoyed that bizarre beauty trip. Like and subscribe if you want to explore more strange corners of history with us. Now go have a wonderfully unique and, most importantly, healthy day.